If it say well, if it say well, this week we won't enter, so America fit join the fight against Iran. If it say well, what that will cause, we don't know. Will other countries now decide to join the fight? We don't know. But that it is looking likely that America will join. Trump don't tell them. Say if there no surrender, may they expect America to get involved. They don't reply America. That is Iran don't reply America. Say if you involve, it will shock you. Now all this old bomb where Israel and Iran they threw, things on ground like they destroy. But there's a place called Fordo in Iran. Iran has a heavily guarded bunker under the ground right there. It is so deep that nothing Israel gets when they want through will go touch that place. And it is believed that there they hide their uranium and their nuclear weapons. But America get one bomb. One buster bunker bomb. That bomb is designed in a way where if it knock ground, it not go explode. It go penetrate, go underground before it explode. It can go 60 meters deep before it explode. Is America ready to use that bomb so that they can destroy Iran's nuclear weapon? That's a question that the whole world is asking now. Let me show you this video.
As Israel and Iran continue to bombard each other, all eyes are on the US and whether it will intervene in this conflict. Israel says one of its main goals is to destroy Iran's nuclear capabilities. Among those capabilities is Iran's most heavily fortified nuclear site in Fordo, which is buried deep inside a mountain. So far, looking at satellite imagery, we haven't been able to identify any damage to this site, even though Iran has said Israel had hit it. Israel's ambassador to the US has said that this entire operation really has to be completed with the elimination of Fordo. And there's only one conventional weapon that might be able to achieve this, and only the US is known to have this weapon. It's the GBU-57, a bunker buster bomb, which is a weapon that's designed to hit targets deep underground. They're dropped from the air and then act like a needle, piercing the ground. It's thought to be capable of penetrating 200 feet or 60 meters of concrete before exploding. And that's why whether or not the US intervenes in this conflict to help Israel is so key.
If the US intervenes in a direct military way, in a combat role, it could change the dynamic of the conflict entirely. I just spoke with a senior Israeli official, and he said the U.S. role, an offensive U.S. role, would make it much quicker. Particularly, he said, what they need is this enormous bunker-busting bomb that only the United States possesses, something powerful enough to effectively collapse the mountain of Fordo, where the Iranians are storing some of the more highly enriched uranium. If the U.S. dropped this enormous bomb, we're talking something that's like 30,000 pounds, not a nuclear bomb, but an enormous amount of ordnance. It could potentially collapse that mountain, make it so that no one is able to get inside and retrieve that highly enriched uranium. But there are, of course, concerns. Nuclear scientists have expressed great concern that if such an enormous bomb is dropped on a site where there are radioactive materials, that it could release radiation into the air, effectively create a dirty bomb. And this Israeli official dismissed that concern, saying that Israel and the United States would know how to do it in such a way that it doesn't cause a nuclear fallout.
Okay, so here's another concern. We are not even sure if the GBU-57 will be able to destroy that bunker in Fordo, because that bunker is 80 meters deep on the ground. The GBU-57 is known to go as deep as 60 meters. So if you go 60 meters, we still have another 20 meters that you might not be able to reach. Maybe the explosion go come blast down that 20 meters. So they are not so sure yet. Iran get that thing for a long time. They hide and people don't know. Now, in 2009, like it become public knowledge after Western intelligence infiltrate. In fact, the idea when they even get about the power of that bunker now is because Israel was able to steal some documents from Iran that talked about the place. So their information about Fordo and the bunker is limited. Now, Fordo is a mountainous region, a mountain fuller. So the things hindering that place to be destroyed, plenty. But if you possibly destroy it, the Middle East might rise up and this thing might become a full-blown World War III. But it's all right. Russia and China, they talk now, they just they wash. Now Israel and America now they talk. And Russia and China, they back up Iran. I fear for this matter. May not pass, be careful. But oh yeah, we are watching. Let's see what happens in the next few days.